Hi there everybody. Let's get going. So, Ardiu's Kitchen is back, ladies and gentlemen. Great to see everybody here in the new kitchen. Finally, like a new look. And we're gonna do some hamburgers. I got some American style buns, but I want to start in a very different way. The first burger that we're going to do tonight is going to be a healthy version of a burger. Many people might not know what this is. In Europe we call it lettuce, iceberg lettuce, or I guess Romaine lettuce, something like that. Oh yeah, whatever. Throw some of the leaves around because you want the clean parts. You want one big, very big leaf, like this. Maybe two to form a patty. I'm not going to use a normal patty on the first one, but yeah, get yourself comfortable. If you want to cook along, I'll try to guide you a little bit, as much as I can. Obviously, I'm not a professional chef. I'm not even sure what I am. I'm a professional clown, I guess. So I have different types of meat. This is 80-20 ground beef, just from the supermarket, your normal stuff. This is a fancier meat, but not really Japanese Kobe dry aged beef. Maybe we're gonna get into that and do some very deluxe, next level burgers later in some other stream. Right now, again, the first burger I want to do is a healthy, not even air quotations healthy, just straight up healthy burger. Normal. The second one is gonna be a normal one. Third one, you have to wait for it. It's gonna be a mix. So I have here the pans. I'm going to use a cast iron skillet. My hands are washed, just like my Valorant's gameplay. And I'm going to try to form a nice round patty. Smell your meat, make sure it's fresh. I don't want to put garbage on it. I see a lot of people mixing it with bread crumbs and eggs and what are you trying to do there, an omelet? It's a freaking burger, mate. Just take it and throw it on the pan. Maybe I should have put some oil first. I need to get my spatula. And now I'm going to press it against the burger. Press it like there's no tomorrow. Normally, if this were a steak, you wouldn't want to press it like a maniac like I'm doing right now. But even though a lot of people treat their hamburgers as steaks, I still think there is an advantage to pressing it in the pan. Salt. I could just take this off and do this with my head and plenty of salt would come out. Even though I like my steaks as close to raw as it gets, I do my burgers well done and very crisp. I just want to feel the meat sizzling, combined with salt, pepper, just all these explosions of taste in my mouth. Basically, I like meat in my mouth. Basically. For the healthy burger, I am not going to use cheese. But if you would like to use cheese, use a little bit, okay? Be careful with the calories. This is a nice French blended... no, it's just some supermarket shit, whatever. Probably half of it is water. Look at it, how thin it is. You can probably see me for it. This is mayonnaise. Don't put that shit on your healthy burger. Don't you dare. Ketchup, probably want to not put that either. So then what the hell do you just eat lettuce with meat? Is that the burger? No. I'm going to use some reduced sugar ketchup, close to 0 calories. Obviously it doesn't have 0 calories. It's like a finger. And I'm going to use a little bit of mustard. Mustard doesn't have that many calories, so it's perfect for this kind of dishes. Okay? Meanwhile, I want to give my burger another flip. I probably shouldn't have flipped it so many times. I should have just let it be as it is. Okay, a little bit of mustard. Don't go too crazy. Just mixing it here. Again, keeping it super simple. Just a little bit of mustard and a little bit of low-calorie ketchup. I will still use a little bit of this French cheese. Just a little. Touch your meat. Make sure it's good. Touch it, okay? I have some techniques that I want to use. Take a little bit of water. Be careful when you're playing with fire. It can be dangerous. My editor is probably already afraid. He's yeah, if I die here, it is what it is. Let's close the heat, or turn it off, whatever you want to say. You take this leaf, take a little bit of the mustard ketchup, place it on. Look at this, absolute beauty. And then you're just basically covering it with salad. And that's it. And then you eat it. I will let it here. Again, it doesn't look like amazing. To make it like more presentable, I should probably like leave the meat exposed because people like to look at meat. But if you want to eat it, you should put a leaf on top as well, okay? Again, not the most good looking burger, but very good to make on the go. And very good if you're like on a diet and you still want to enjoy the pleasures of life. Okay, the second burger is going to be a homage to America, to NA. So we're gonna make it as caloric as possible. Let's go crazy. So, I have here some nice potato buns. Oh, I can smell the chemicals in them. Whew. This one is for my editor. No. No, he doesn't get to eat tonight. Okay. For the second burger, we're still gonna use the pretty lean meat, and this one is for the special homemade burger. This recipe requires a little bit more assembling and a little bit more effort. Nobody saw that. I'm going to cut some onions, and now for the first time in my life, I will cry. You will see me crying for the first time in my life. I never cry usually, okay? I never cry. Preparing the onions is important because I'm going to use the onions in both my final burgers, okay? Once you have the onion, you eat it like an apple. No, you don't. Yes, I'm not that fast. I'm taking my time. I don't want to cut my fingers, okay? These fingers are very important in the life of a digital athlete that I am for G2 Esports. And now you just go give them a rough chop. Because this recipe is inspired by our friends in America, I need some more butter. I don't think I have enough there. Butter. This is national food in America. I'm kidding. I'll take a little bit of butter. You don't want to throw the whole stick. You don't want to go too crazy, okay? Butter goes into the pan. Fire on. I will cook these onions pretty much together with sugar. It still feels weird when you have like this much sugar that you're gonna like put into the onions, but that's the ratio. Still a lot of onions though. Technically, vegetables make things healthier. I'm not sure if adding sugar over the vegetables is the way to go, but we're gonna figure it out together. Now you want to throw in the onions. And now I'm going to just mix it a little bit around. I think I'm going to put the sugar after the onions already caramelized a little bit. Let me give you a small close-up of how this looks. And now we continue. Meanwhile, while the onion is making friends with the butter, I'm going to start making the sauce. So, for classic burger sauce, I would use mayo. After mayo, a lot of ketchup. As much ketchup probably as you put mayo plus mustard together. And it's gonna give it this nice classic color. We don't want to burn the onions. Now I keep going with the sugar. I don't want to go too crazy, but I still want to go pretty crazy. Okay, I didn't put all of it. It's just too much sugar for my taste. And I want to eat the burgers at the end. This is some pickle juice. You can either drink it if you're hangover, or you can put a little splash of it over your sauce to give it an extra X factor. Let's taste. I'll pretend like I like it. A bit too much mayo. People on TV would say, it needs a little bit more salt. And then crack it like this. Okay. Let me go again with the burger. I will make it a double cheeseburger. Again, give a good slap to your meat. American cheese. I could eat this on its own. It's just that good. I freaking love American cheese. I could even eat it with the foil on it. A little bit of oil. I can butter my buns a little bit. I mean, this. Just a little bit of butter. So that we make it ready for when we're going to assemble the burger. Tomatoes! We're technically making this burger healthy by putting vegetables in it, right? I want to cut it away from the meat. I don't think combining the meat with the tomatoes is the best thing. I don't want to go crazy on the tomatoes, and I'm only going to use tomatoes on one of the burgers. Tomatoes can help develop some flavors in the burgers that otherwise you wouldn't have. I mean, duh, that's why you're using them. Let me give a final mix. Oops. A little hot. Okay, I'll use this. Nicely caramelized. Okay, one of my secrets, I saw it on YouTube. I'm going to use a little bit of this in the sauce, okay? Onions in the sauce, and now you mix it. And now it's just absolutely amazing. Look at this. Look at this. Oi, oi, oi. So, let me guide you really quickly through the assembly process. So we have the healthy burger, we have the American style burger, and now, la pièce de résistance, I made some homemade buns. One less. I made some homemade buns this morning, sorry. I made those. It's just Japanese style milk buns. Pretty much milk, flour, yeast, put in the oven, 25 minutes-ish, 180 degrees Celsius. Very nice. I'll use this one for the burger because it's the most visually appealing. That one, yeah, for my editor.
If I'm lucky.
If he's lucky, yes. The burgers are sizzling hot. And now, we go in with American cheese. American cheese, ladies and gentlemen. Probably doesn't even have cheese in it. I don't need to do the water trick again, simply because this thing melts. This thing is just like plastic, so it melts instantly. You don't need to do anything crazy to it. Now I want to also cook the buns a little bit. I want to cook the buns. I'll keep them here for a little bit. I'll put the burgers there. I don't want to cook the buns for too much, just a little bit, okay? Meanwhile, I want to cut this bun, which is the homemade one. It has a little bit of too much flour on the inside, so I'm gonna scoop some of it out. These buns are so weird, they're like melting, they're melting in the pan. You start from the bottom, take a big gulp of sauce. You wanna put a lot of sauce on the bun. Onions, mustard, mayonnaise. What more could you want from life? I'll take a slice, 2 slices of tomatoes. I guess I should put them first. And then salt them. Tomato plus salt is like an illegal combination of flavor. Then I want to take a little bit more of the lettuce, just a nice small part, so that you can claim that you eat. That's enough. That's enough lettuce for the burger. Now a little bit more. Mostly for color. I don't think it's like making it healthier. At this point, you're probably not even concerned with health. And then one of those. Okay. And then one of those, just so that we can have a little bit more different colors. Afterwards, we're gonna take a little bit of pickles. Keep in mind the sauce also has like some pickle juice. A little bit of pickles, don't go too crazy. And then one more bun on top. And here you go. A little bit runny. I think I put a little bit too much sauce. The last burger of the day that I'm going to make is going to be the homemade version. So, again, the milk bun, I'm gonna use a little bit more butter. For this homemade version, I'm going to try something different. I'm gonna make it a little bit more edgy. I'm going to take some of this French cheese, put it in the middle. Here I have some cheddar, put it in the middle. A little bit more, put it in the middle. And now you're gonna make it like a ball of meat and cheese. Sounds very healthy, right? Hopefully it's not too big. Now I want to press it on the pan and let it there for a bit. I want to toast the buns already just to have some time to set up everything, okay? The best kitchen is a clean one and we don't want to be too dirty, okay? Okay? Just a little bit of sauce goes a long way. Almost ready. Keep in mind it has cheese inside, so you want to melt the cheese as well. And you want to cook the meat. You don't want the meat to be uncooked. I love flipping burgers. It's exactly what I would be doing if I wouldn't have a Hearthstone career. Or what I will do after my Hearthstone career. This is good practice for my life, okay? This is more smoke than if Snoop Dogg was here. I kid you not. Look at this. Look at this. Just like the cheese inside melting. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I don't think the burger is fully cooked though, so I want to leave it a little bit more, like, I don't know, 30 seconds more or something. Okay, it's finally ready. Let me eye it up. I think it's actually okay. I think it looks good. It will look a little bit big for the buns, but That's the look we're going for. A little bit more sauce that I'm gonna put on top. Take a little bit of these onions, slam them on the top, and then this is the cover. This is the homemade burger because I basically made the buns in-house, and I made like a special different patty with the cheese inside. This looks amazing in my opinion. There we have it, the 3 different burgers. Again, healthy with reduced calorie ketchup, mustard, and then just I put a patty with like some American cheese on top, but you can just have the normal one with like normal cheese. Just a little bit on cheese, don't go too crazy. Then we have American style with like tomatoes, lettuce, a lot of American cheese, double patty, cheeseburger, a lot of sauce. And then we have the homemade Japanese buns, with like a very big juicy patty with cheese inside. My mouth is watering if you cannot tell that already. It's time to eat. I'm only going to eat half of the burgers and then my editor is going to like have the other half. Or I'm saying that to you and then I'm going to like eat all the burger off stream and leave my editor with nothing. Which one should I start with? Let's start with the healthier one. So the healthy one, you just put it in your mouth. You don't want to use any fork, knife, anything fancy like that. It's actually really good. It's meat, lettuce, cheese. What more can you want? Look. Juicy. Now, the American style double cheeseburger with all these sauces. Look at this. Look at the squeeze. Holy moly. I probably should cut it into half and half so I can show you the middle and also so my editor can have half afterwards. Looks pretty good on the middle cut. The bread is a little bit flaky. I actually think the lettuce makes for a better vehicle for the burger than the buns. It's pretty weird. And now, I actually want to see how good the homemade buns burger is. Let's see if I can get the middle cut without ruining this ensemble. Looks pretty okay. Looks better on this side, I guess, with like all the juices. And again, it's like a little bit of sauce. It's onions, a slightly higher quality meat, and homemade buns. Totally different taste than the previous one. Just, you can feel the onions punching through the burger. This is why, by the way, I don't eat on stream. This is the main reason why I don't eat on stream. This is happening every single time I'm turning off my camera. Every single time I turn off my camera, imagine this, and then like the lettuce one is a 9 out of 10. American style one, 7 out of 10. And the homemade bun one, 8 out of 10 is how I would rate them. No bias, of course. None of them gets a 10 because 10 is perfection and the only perfect thing is Kirk W in chat. This is it for the cooking stream. I want to say thank you for tuning in, and without you guys, this whole kitchen thing wouldn't be possible and this whole cooking stream thing wouldn't be possible. So I again want to say thank you for everything. Expect this cooking stream to be once every single 2 weeks. You know what is in 2 weeks? Valentine's Day. So I got you covered for that. Thank you for watching. I wish you an amazing day and I'll see you next time.